Hi everyone. Would you consider selling some silver to pick up some gold? Now, in the past, I've sold gold to pick up some silver, but I've never sold any silver to pick up gold. I've sold silver in the past. So when I started buying silver, the gold to silver ratio was pretty high. I think it still kind of is. Things like 77 to 1 or something like that. So 77 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold. So I wanted to pick up some larger pieces of gold, and to do that I was going to sell some silver, but then I got to thinking that I would actually just hold on to my silver because I consider it that has more room to grow in the long run. I mean, I would, if the gold to silver ratio ever hit 50 to 1, then I would definitely sell some silver to pick up an ounce of gold or a few ounces. But then I got to thinking too that if gold right now were to stay at the current spot price, which is about 2,500 Canadian roughly, then silver would increase to $50 an ounce to Canadian to match the gold to silver ratio that I would consider selling 50 to 1. So that would mean that silver would have increased while gold just held its current value, which in that case it just might be worth it to hold on to your silver. Another scenario that could happen is gold were to drop. So gold would drop to 1,600 roughly Canadian, and silver would stay and hold its value at the current spot price it's at now, about $32 Canadian. But in that case, like, would I trade in all that silver that held its value to the gold that's dropped so much? So you see in both ratios I've had that silver is the better asset to have. But like a situation, gold keeps climbing and silver just slowly lags behind like it has the last couple of years. In that case, I would consider buying a lot more silver at the lower price when it's a better buy. So I have here 2 half-ounce gold coins. This is quarter ounce, quarter ounce gold coins. And in the past I've had a few quarter ounce gold coins, and the gold to silver ratio was pretty high. Silver was pretty cheap, so I sold off my gold and I picked up a few of these quarter ounce kilo silver bars. I picked up a few of these and a few other things with the gold I sold. I bought some things for the wife and kids, but the amount that, and I bought a few of these and a bunch of other silver for, I think I got about 6 quarter ounce gold coins, so 1.5 ounces of gold, and I sold, and I picked up a lot of silver, and I still had a lot of money that I spent elsewhere. Now these are going for about a little over double what I paid. Not a little over double, but a fair amount over double what I paid for these. So in the end, and gold went up and silver was still low. So in the end, I sold that gold at the right time and picked up that silver. And in the end, I have more value in the silver than I would have in the gold I've had, considering considering that the gold I sold at the time and the price that silver was, the amount I was able to pick up for that dollar price was pretty great. So I'm considering getting, more gold and silver. Like the gold to silver ratio. So for half ounce of gold, the half ounce of gold spot for these two gold coins, spot price would be about 1,253 Canadian, and the spot price for this kilogram is about 1,036 Canadian. So when you add in prices, like if I want to pick up some kilos or half ounce of gold, I'm paying pretty much a similar price. Like when you get into the premiums differ, but so I could pick up gold closer to spot price with the premiums than I could pick up the silver. I think the silver has a higher premium right now than the gold. So considering premiums and stuff, gold may be a little better of a buy if you can afford a certain amount. But the premiums on silver are still pretty high on what I was looking for. I think there's like a $92 Canadian difference in the premiums. Like the premium on a half ounce gold would be about 68 Canadian, and the premium on a kilo bar of silver would be about $160. So that's $100 more for the premium on the silver. But you never know what's going to happen with metals. I mean, I think I'm not going to trade any silver for gold. I'm just going to buy gold my next purchase. Hopefully I pick up another 1/4 ounce gold coin. Christmas is coming up and everything, so a lot of my money is going to the holidays, but hopefully I'll have some money left over for a 1/4 ounce gold. If not, I will pick it up next year and be pretty happy. And I'll bring my gold stack back a bit. I'm working on my silver stack. But that's just a little thought. There's another scenario. If both were to rise, gold would rise, silver would rise, but to reach a ratio of 50-1, then silver would have rose a lot more than gold would have. A 50-1 ratio, maybe consider selling off some of my stack and picking up some gold. But I do love silver so much, and it's so hard to part with. When I sold half of my stack recently, it was hard to let go, and it was funny because I was at work and I shipped it out. So my wife packed it up and shipped it out, and I didn't get to say goodbye to all those pieces I would have liked to see again. But in the end, I'll just keep stacking and keep accumulating. I'm hoping to diversify a little bit better with gold than I have in the past, and accumulate a lot more than I have in the past. Accumulate a lot more silver as well. And thank you guys all for watching.